Hi, I'm Bryony Albery, and this poem is called Letter-Headed Dread. Her phone rings, and while her ringtone sings, her heart sinks. A sucker punch to the gut, an adrenaline rush, and then a sigh comes. 'Cause it's a landlord or debt collector. She's had so many letters through her door, she's not even sure what the first debt was for. But a pile of letters now obscures the welcome mat by her front door. Each unopened letter filed chronologically, the first of which now can't be seen, layered underneath piles of panic. Each envelope is postmarked en route and stamped upon arrival, with the firm footprint of a muddy boot more focused on survival as she walks out of her front door, wondering what she's even here for, and is there really more to life than just trying to stay alive? But her footprinted future lies under her feet, because the dogged debt collectors will try to get their teeth into the fragile finances of a woman trying to keep food in the tummies of her kids. But the problem is that in the mess of benefits, the rent was missed and the notification is still sealed. And with so much on her plate, she knows that she can't take any more bad news on her own. For years she's shown the kind of bravery that her kids will only see when they are grown and they've left home. But right now, in an office not so far from her home, is a man in a suit. And for his wage he's printing another letter on another letter-headed page, but paper can't cut into her ever-dreaded days, and the suit knows this. He's noticed, and in his mind's a repetitive thought. She's out of time and he's got to go to court. It's not personal, it's process. It's so there's protection, a little course correction of council assets. As if he wants to make her homeless. He's just protecting assets. As if he wants her out on the street. Assets. As if there was any doubt. It's just not what he's about. Assets. But then it was as if an angry aspect of himself cried out. A long-forgotten facet of himself making sound. A groundswell deeply felt. He didn't know where it came from, but it felt like the same one as when his mother caught him stealing from her purse. But worse. Deep breath. Head on the desk. Heart heavy in the chest. 'Cause even with the best intentions, he'll still have to answer his manager's questions. It is late, and the office is empty. And he's in such a state that in the end he leaves to get some air. Her doorbell rings. So she climbs over the things that childhood brings, and as the door swings open, she's shocked. It's not who she thought it was. His letters lay before him like a sheet, forgotten under her feet. He clears his throat. They both want him to go, but he knows that he won't and that he can't. He asks if he can come inside to explain. She starts to refuse, but notices the pain on his face. He says, "I want to stop the letters, but I can't. And my manager will only give you one more chance. I know I don't know you and you don't know me, but could you give me a moment to see if I can help?" She agrees and makes 2 cups of tea, while he gathers up the letters so they can open them together.